Hello everybody, my name is Aaron and welcome to a series of Counter-Strike Go in which I will be playing for a couple matches each time with one pistol, and that's it. I'm not going to use any other guns. I might occasionally use a knife, but mainly just the pistol. Today we're going to be looking at the CZ75 auto. I do not believe that there is a CZ75 regular or semi in the game, so it's this, and it was recently introduced to Counter-Strike Go. So a little about the gun, the actual gun itself. It's a Czechoslovakian gun, and it was first introduced in 1979, and then put in service by their police force in 1976, and then from then they used it in the military. I couldn't find where the automatic version was initial, but there's many modifications of the gun, and it is actually a pretty common European gun, and it was exported a lot. Actually helped out the Czechoslovakian economy quite a bit. So some of the specs: it's 1.12 kilograms, 2.6 millimeters, which is 8 inches, 120 millimeters, which is 4.7 inches, 32.6 millimeters, 1.3 inches, and 138 millimeters, which is 5.4 inches. So it is relatively small. Now, what I have seen while playing with this gun in the game is that its one big downfall is the magazine size. It does have a spare magazine, however, there is a glitch, as you may have just been able to see. I'll show you it again when I reload. You're supposed to have, as you can see right there, you have the second magazine attached to a rail on the front, I am assuming. Anyway, you have a second magazine attached to the front. However, obviously it's gone now. However, when you reload, it acts as if it's still there, even though it obviously isn't. We'll see if I can show. Well, no, I died there. But it acts as if it reloads even when it doesn't, and you cannot see the second magazine here. See, as you can see, I took it off, reloaded, and it's not there anymore. This problem does not occur, to the best of my knowledge, in competitive modes or casual modes, only in deathmatch, because of course you do run out of ammunition. As you can see there, reloading, putting that second clip in. However, if I look at the gun, this isn't live, this is voiceover obviously, but if I had looked at the gun, you would have been able to see. So the one major downfall about this gun is the magazine size. It is extremely good for close encounters, and it is very powerful, and the fire rate is very good. Of course, clip size only 12. It goes by so fast. So, you know, it's great for things like that, but then that kind of brings up one of my major complaints with Counter-Strike Go as a whole is when you are holding down the fire button, so you know, left mouse, and you run out of ammunition, unless you release, it does not reload for you. So see there, I had to let my finger go. Also, when you're crouching, even if you don't, same thing, if you're crouching, it will not reload for you, which when there's multiple people is kind of annoying, to say the least. If any of you have actually played Counter-Strike Go, you know what I'm talking about. And this isn't just this gun, that's all guns in the game. So this gun is, as I said, recently introduced. I think it was released in one of the updates. Yeah, so it was released alongside Weapon Case 3, which was, let's see, oh, I can't find it out. I don't know. Sorry. I think it was earlier this month. So the advantages of it really is that it is relatively cheap if you're playing casual competitive. It's only 300. And you can get headshots with this. So if you're a good marksman, you know, it is definitely something for you. And it's full auto. And yes. So it has a 2.5 second reload time. And full auto, that's the only mode. And again, its origin is the Czech Republic. However, when you're, I believe you can only fire in full auto. I may be wrong on that. It has high recoil. That's another thing, which makes it very inaccurate. Again, why it's really only good in relatively close combat situations, or I would even go as far as to say as that's probably max that you really want to go. Again, because if you're farther than that, you were gonna run out of a clip probably, because the gun's so inaccurate. And then by the time you reload, even if you reload and were able to kill him, the other person's probably going to take you out first, just because of that. Reload speed is relatively long, taking the clip off the front. So yes, there is some models to it, I believe. I think there's 4 right now. Let's see. So it does have a very low ammunition reserve, and most guns, pistols actually have 13. This one, of course, has 12. The reserve is 24 rounds, so that's another thing you want to take into account when you're playing in competitive. This gun will actually only have the clip size of the clip that you start out with in your gun, and then also the one on the front of the gun. You do not have more ammunition, which is why it's not a problem, because once you reload that one clip, you're not reloading again. So if you're using this gun in competitive game mode, you will only have 24 bullets in total. That was fun to edit. So its main disadvantages is the fact the reload time's slow, it's relatively inaccurate, but really the magazine is your problem. And those 24 rounds are going to go by super fast. The only real good thing about this is if you're in close combat, you know, you can definitely take somebody out, because it's very powerful. It's just that you're not going to be able to get close enough with those 12 rounds. It's used by both classes, and again, there's multiple models of it, and that's pretty much it. There's only a couple models of it out right now. If you want to know more about it, you can go to their Counter-Strike wiki. It's able to one-shot people with or without a helmet, and the actual it's the CZ75 automatic, which is a selective fire version of the CZ75B. So as I was saying earlier, there's multiple models of the base gun, and then there's multiple fire variants of those guns. So it's a fire variant of the C75B. Alright guys, so I'm going to be continuing this series. I'm just going to go through all the pistols. I think because it's fun to play with pistols, because that's really where you have the most, I don't know, difference. Because obviously with the guns, they're all in different classes and everything, and it's kind of hard to see everything. Whereas pistols are all grouped together. So hopefully this helped you out and just gave you some information on the gun. So it's a good gun. I definitely have it. But if you're planning on being able to take out people in a relatively far distance with it, not your best bet. This is really for close encounters, out of ammo in your mag, and don't have time to reload, that kind of gun. You just pull out, you're going to be able to get out of that situation fast. Okay everyone, so I don't really have anything more to say. If you enjoy this type of video and you want to see this series almost continue, I would be more than happy. Oh, as you can see there, second magazine is not on it. I'd be more than happy to keep going with these. A lot of fun with them, and yeah. So I will see you all later. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching.